Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try and print this myself. It looks to be a very interesting print. You can see right there, and you can just guess what that is. That's the skirt. That's what goes all the way around. And that's giving me an indicator of how well, or the potential of how well the print is going to do. So if you're not getting a skirt that looks to be going all the way around, it's got to go flat and troweled down properly all the way around, including some little designs right here. There's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 little designs right here. They're not really squares, they're kind of triangular shape. But if you're not getting that, those little triangular shapes there in the middle, as well as a skirt all the way around, I would stop the print. If it were me, I would say it's not going to go well, and I would stop the print and find out why, make an adjustment, do what needs to be done before it gets too far. But that's an indicator that it's going to go well. There's no emergency here at all. It's actually going as well as could be expected on all my prints. And you can see there it's starting to do the lower grid, the first layer grid right there. And I'll come back and show how well it's doing. I just wanted to show here as well because this is a reference video. This video not only shows the print and how well it's going and what I'm actually looking for, but you can see this is my print surface. Those are springs that came with the printer. There's no need for me to ever, in 3.5 years and 3,000 prints, have ever needed to change those springs. Because people tend to maybe require it, but I've never had to do it. I've actually just left the printer basically as it came out of the box. And as you can see right here, that fact is true. There's the extruder. That's the original plastic extruder. I've never had a need to ever change the original plastic extruder body. If that arm ever breaks, ever has a problem, I'll just replace the damn arm. It's like $3, 5 minutes, and I'm back to printing. I don't have to change the stepper. I don't have to change the G code, whatever the hell that is. I don't have the E steps. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so leave the E steps at 93. That's what mine's at right now. It's what the factory set it at. That's the original plastic extruder body and arm. I've been, fortunate enough to just still keep the arm. This printer's been printing well over 3 years, easy. This is my go-to ENDER 3. All my printers are set up exactly the same way, because if I print on one printer, it's just as if I'm printing on all the printers. That way, if I do a multi-part print, they're all going to fit together because they're all literally identical. So right here you see the Bowden tube, not the blue tube, because I print PLA at no more than 210, 215 max. So 210, 212, but anything above that, you're going to have problems. And if you read up on it, you'll find out why. And basically, this is the original Bowden tube that actually came with the printer because I keep the temperature low enough that it doesn't damage it. Okay, original brass 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and there you go. You can kind of see that this is the grid going down nice. It's got the appropriate gaps in between all the parts that are supposed to be moving. That's the whole idea. This is a print in place. So anyway, it's going to go well, I'm pretty sure, unless we get a power glitch or something like that, because it has happened in our location here. Alright, happy printing. Oh yeah, check this out. May not matter. 0 on the bed. The bed's not heated. I've never heated the bed, never needed to heat the bed, ever. It's not a requirement that I need to do, as other users seem to have to do. They're actually forced to heat the bed in order to keep the print itself from failing. But as you see there, there's no messy ass glue stick, no brim, no raft, just your basic print on the print surface as you see it here. I'm not hiding anything or trying to block anything, alright? It's as you see it right now. No electronic gizmo here. I don't need some aftermarket electronic gizmo to tell me how to level or tram my bed. That's what this is for. Alright? This is what I use. It's a 2-inch, 6-inch strip of paper. Okay? It's the old school tramming tool. It works. I use it because it works. It's not complicated. Alright? So I can basically tram the bed in like 3 to 4 minutes, 5 max, and I start printing. I don't do any G-code, check my print, check my skill level. I don't do any of that. It's just not required. Now, if you require doing that, then you know that is your thing. So, anyway, there you go. It's putting down everything just as you would expect. Looking really good to me. All right. Happy printing. I'll check back later. It's amazing, isn't it? No heat to the bed, not required. I can't get over that. And this is PLA, of course. White PLA. Alright, happy printing. Oh yeah. No arms or levers or knobs or any kind of things to actually redirect the filament, because as you can see, I mount it right here. And in this particular print, it's going to go pretty high, but it doesn't matter because I've got it high enough here. I've preset this up to clear here. Okay, so we're golden, no problems. If it has to go up another inch, I've got at least that much to play with right here. It's not likely. See, the problem is if it gets too high, the Bowden tube is going to hit the cross rail. You don't want that, because that will affect your X-axis. Alright, just be aware of that. Okay. Oh, and did I mention E-steps at 93? The factory set at 93? No need to change it. I've never needed to change it in 3,000 STL files printed. Okay? I just don't, I've never needed to. Okay? So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I love that sound. I wish I would have invented it. This is proof. Proof is in the doing. Now that I made it. Proof is in the doing. This is my proof. Now this print will go along with the, it'll add to my list of 3,000 plus STL files printed. This is going to be in there. Alright, so far so good.